another game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is free.
Live from the 8-Bit studio in Brisbane, Australia, it's the internet's most exciting half hour of video game trivia. Welcome to the Hungry Game Show. And now, your humble host, Brandon White.
Thank you for that fantastic introduction, Chuck Fresh. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hungry Game Show, a podcast testing some of the best and brightest from within the video game community about their favorite game. And on this 8th episode of the Hungry Game Show, our battle will be focused on one of the most critically acclaimed indie titles of the past 10 years, a game about one woman's journey to conquer the mountains within and around herself. Developed and published by Matt Makes Games, we are talking none other than platforming darling Celeste. And today's competitor needs little introduction, but we're going to do it anyway. He's the man behind Pushing Through Blue, one of the most honest and inspiring podcasts on the airwaves today. He's also a proud father of 3, a pretty handy Mario Kart player, and probably the best guy I know. Find him on all the socials at Dane Pevy. Dane Pevy, welcome to the Hungry Game Show.
Mate, thank you so much for inviting me on. What an introduction. Mate, you are too kind. Thank you so much. And just even listening to that intro with the Celeste music going on, it just made me smile. Man, I can't wait. I'm pumped. Super pumped. Let's go.
I'm pretty excited myself. And like full disclosure, I own the game, but I have not played a minute of it yet. And that's not a shot towards the game itself. Like, it's critically acclaimed, universal praise from everyone that's touched it. So apologies to everyone at Matt Makes Games for not stepping up and battling my way through the game. But I'm excited to hear about your journey with it. Maybe give us a little bit of backstory about your experience with this game, why you picked it, I guess, as your battle component here.
Yeah, man, I love this game. And I think a lot of people that know me or follow me know how much I love this game. And I was very fortunate, and just hearing about yourself and knowing that you haven't played this game sort of makes me jealous a bit. I think we all have a game that, you know, we love and we're passionate about, and we'd love to sort of rewind time and sort of erase it from our minds as to, you know, to have that first experience again. And this is one of those games. And I was very fortunate where, you know, when it came out, I had no idea about it. Actually was listening to a Reset podcast. So shout out to Michael and Tegan. Hope you guys are good.
We miss you, Michael and Tegan.
Yeah, love you guys. Miss you so much.
Baby, come back.
Ooh, that was nice. Heard those guys talk about it on the podcast. You know, heard this, you know, precision 2D, you know, type platformer. Like, had all the nostalgia, sort of ticks the box for me. So I thought, you know, look, I'll jump into this. And my God, what a game! You know, to play this game for the first time. You know, this beautiful game that is just so, you know, like the 2D graphics on it, you know, the 2D pixel art, absolutely gorgeous. The music on this game is just fantastic. You know, it has this emotional connection to the story, and the story in itself, you know, whilst it's just, you know, such a simple game, but it's done so well. And I think it's, for anyone that's sort of played it, it's an easy game to learn, but it's such a hard game to master. And it progressively gets harder. And, you know, when you jump into the game, you know, as I said, it's easy to learn. It's your jump, it's your dash, it's your, you know, your wall climb. So super basic. But what they've done with the level designs, you know, and you know, it just takes you back. Like, it definitely took me back to 10-year-old Dane. And I'd love to 10-year-old Dane to play this, you know, because I probably would have been a lot better back when I was 10 than I was now. I don't know why that is. Like, all these old games, you know, like these precision games where you've just got to land on a tee to get it right. You know, like it was maybe I had more patience back then, but man, I love this game. You know, it is such a good game. You know, even to the point where the characters, you know, just the complex narrative on the characters. It's a game that's just done so well, and it's a simple game done really, really well. And and those that have played it, you know that it's touched on themes of mental health, and there's been a lot of indie games that do this as well. And I think for myself and my own journey, you know, having experienced anxiety and depression, and I've talked about that on, you know, quite openly and on my podcast as well, I think there was something that really, you know, hit home for me here. And, you know, at the time I thought it was something that maybe it was resonated with me because it was probably closer to, you know, that time in my life. But I've gone back and played this game so many times, and it just, you know, it's just a fantastic game to play. And it's one that, you know, it'll progressively get harder and harder. And anyone that knows and has played it and taken it to the next level after the story mode, they'll resonate with that. So, and I think that's the big reason why it's sort of touched the hearts and minds of so many people that have played it, because the people they've created, the devs that have created have put their own, hearts and souls into it and their own lived experiences. So yeah, it's an awesome game. It touches my heart and I just love to play it. It's fantastic.
It really came out of nowhere in 2018. Like it sort of took maybe the mainstream gaming by storm, you could almost say. Like, it was getting talked about on every size show, mainstream media, indie, more focused podcasts, just general gaming or pop culture podcasts. It sort of broke through a lot of barriers in a way similar, I guess, to Hellblade did in a way, where it sort of addressed some things. And as you mentioned, a lot of indie games do tackle some pretty hard-hitting topics and some very raw types of themes that a lot of people can be a little bit uncomfortable with dealing with, but they've done it in a way that's made it accessible and honest. And the game, like, as I said, I've never played it, but I've watched a lot of people play it and I've seen some run-throughs and stuff. And the game wears its heart on its sleeve with the characters and the sort of battles they're all fighting. And it's really touching to see. And everyone involved, as I said, hat tip to everybody there at Matt Makes Games. It's a fantastic title. And it's on just about every platform now. So anyone that hasn't played it, you've got no excuse to not get your hands on a copy. I think probably it's made more perfectly and suited for the Switch, I'd imagine. I've got it on the Switch. I'm assuming you probably played it through on the Switch.
Yeah, so I played it on the Switch. And it's interesting too, like, depending on how you play it. Like, I've played it on the Joy-Cons. I've played it on the Pro Controller. I find it better on the Joy-Cons myself. I've also got it on the PlayStation. I've recently gone back and had to play on the PlayStation. Very fortunate to jump on that physical edition from Limited Run. So I got that. So that's definitely in my collection. I love that piece. It's beautiful. But I definitely played it on the Switch. And like you just said just there before, I think it's, especially when you see it in these indie games, like video games as a medium allows us to, it's a creative outlet for so many people. And I think when it comes to mental health, a lot of people have resonated with that. And it's just a genre of a video game that when it's done well, when it's done with respect, when it's done with care, just like Hellblade, it just stands out. And it's just, I keep saying it, but it's just this simple game done so well. Collectively, every part of it, the design of the game, the level designs, the music, the story, everything that they've invested into this with this small team. The ability to rival these sort of AAA title games like your God of Wars, your Spider-Mans, this is something that no one saw coming, and it just took everyone by storm. And if you can create a story that touches the hearts and minds of so many people, it's just the power that, these stories have on people, and after playing this game, it's one of those games like Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. You want to know more, and you want to look at how was your experience. It's one of those games where it may have a different reflection on all of us, on how we play it and what we get out of it. And I think that, and I've even talked about this on my podcast with Buddy Watson, because he's really passionate about the game and he loves the game. And I think it was his 2018 Game of the Year. But I think everyone sort of gets a different takeaway from it. Whilst you sort of have the same common theme, it's such a great game to bounce, ideas and what you got off out of it. So, but yeah, I definitely played on Nintendo Switch and yeah, I love it.
It's a sign of good storytelling, I think, when people can resonate with it in their own unique way. It's not a universal feeling or emotion people take out of it. And yeah, shout out to Matt Makes Games and everyone else involved. But yeah, man, so we're here, Hungry Game Show. We are awarding you 2 lifelines to play with here to hopefully ease your journey in this trivia war zone. Bear in mind that using a lifeline is going to adjust the point scores. So we've got 2 rounds of the Hungry Game Show itself, and round 1 is a multiple choice round where you're going to be presented with 4 potential answers per question. Every correct answer you get without using a lifeline, you get 2 points. If you use a lifeline, you're going to get a maximum of 1 point. And then there's a rapid fire round after that, and on the back of that, you're getting 1 point per correct answer. If you do use your lifeline there, you are going to still get the maximum of 1 point awarded. And those lifelines you have available, the first one is Phone My Friend. I call a random person from within my contacts list for support and assistance. Support and or assistance may vary. Yeah, we could get someone that is well adversed in the game, someone that has never played the game, someone that's maybe never played a video game in their life. Could be my boss, could be my sister, could be my neighbor down the road. Who knows? So there is a little bit of a dice roll there.
Hope to get the neighbor.
And then the other lifeline you got is 50-50. Fairly self-explanatory, where I'm just going to knock out 2 incorrect answers. I haven't had 50-50 utilized yet in the rapid fire. So I don't know how that would play out. Maybe it's just going to be like 50-50 becomes like a strong hint. Okay. So you've got those 2 lifelines available. You've got both of them, so it's not you get to choose one or the other. You've got 2 in the back pocket, and you can use them at any given time during multiple choice or rapid fire. And before we kick things off, I'll give you a quick rundown of the leaderboard as it stands. And in last place, we've got Salim the Dream on 21 points out of 40. In 5th place, Andrew Clayton from a couple of NPCs on 27 out of 40. Equal 4th place, we've got Jack Cruz and Miss Ellie Hart on 30 out of 40. In standalone 3rd place, we've got Subpar Lover on 30.5 points. In 2nd place, John O'Peck on 32.5. And coming up trumps last episode, on episode 7, Jamie Penning on 36.5 points out of 40. So he set a very high bar for you to try and jump over.
Jamie was definitely in God mode on that one. Look, mate, I love this game. Do I know all the answers? Nah, no way. But look, I'm here for a great time. I'm here to learn some things. I know you're going to teach me some things. Let's challenge what I know. And, mate, if I become the new benchmark of Salim the Dream and he wants to stand on my shoulders, I'm happy to be there too for him.
Mate, I love that. And yeah, 21 out of 40, like that's not out of reach. Like that's a pass. No one has failed yet. No one's gotten under the 50% of 20 out of 40. So yeah, if you can get 21 and above, I think that's a win.
Beautiful.
Because
I'll do my best.
This game might be a little tougher than others. So
I love it.
You got any questions, comments, concerns before we maybe officially jump into the Hungry Game Show, my friend?
No, mate. Let's have some fun. Let's dive in and we'll start climbing this mountain ourselves.
Hell yeah. Let's ramp up this tension with a bit of this. Celeste is a game about conquering obstacles in the form of a treacherous mountain climb, as well as the obstacles we face within ourselves. Focusing on said mountain, and more specifically the game's logo, how many points does the Celeste logo's mountain have? A, 3. B, 4. C, 5. Or D, 6. How many points does the logo in the game Celeste mountain have?
Wow. Holy mac and cheese. Did not expect that one. didn't really think to examine or sort of study the box. Okay. So can you read me those answers again? Sorry.
It would be my pleasure. So A3, B4, C5, or D6.
All right. Oh, it'd just be a real stab in the dark. I'm gonna go. Right off the cuff. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go 3. Why am I
sure?
Am I sure? Well, I was, but I'm not now. I love it. Hints. Keep giving me hints, mate, because I need all them Andrew A. Clayton hints and lifelines and everything you got. I'm going to go 5. I don't know why I'm thinking 5.
You're going to go 5?
Yeah, I'm going to go 5.
You're going to lock in C5?
Yeah, I'll go 5.
Okay. Let's lock in 5 and see how you go. See if you get off the blocks in the right track.
Flawless.
Yes.
You do indeed. 5 points is correct.
Wow.
On the Celeste video game mountain logo. A little bit of a curveball to start things off.
Nice.
Thought I'd just sort of get that heart going nice and early.
The heart is
during
pumping.
the
I'm
Hungry
implementing
Game Show.
breathing techniques as we go, mate. Holy mac and cheese. First one. I don't know if there's ever been the first one to someone to get wrong. That would have been me, mate, if it wasn't for you to, are you sure? Mate, I appreciate it.
Just got to keep you guessing. You got to keep them feet steady / unbalanced at the same time.
100%.
All right, question number 2. What ability was gifted to Madeline at the end of the prologue? A, the Hadouken. B, the dab. C, the Dougie. Or D, the dash.
Whoa, it is definitely the dash, mate, by that cheeky bird. So I'm going to lock in dash.
You're going to lock in D dash?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a dab, but at there, I don't think she'd be dabbing as she fell down that road. So I'm going to go the dash.
Just all the way down.
It'd be pretty funny, you know. Or you could do the God of War finger, but I don't think. Yeah, you wouldn't get that out of Madeline. Let's go with dash.
No, she's too pure of heart. All right, so D, the dash.
That is correct.
Yes,
Mate, you are 2 for 2. Hopefully that heartbeat has sort of slowed a little bit after that first question. Just trying to keep things keep things uncertain as far as the complexity of these questions.
I love it.
All right, question number 3. On the topic of dashes, there is a hidden secret that can be found at the end of Chapter 1A. Said secret can only be achieved if they complete the chapter without dashing once. What is awarded to the player if this is successful?
Oh, I've seen...
A.
Oh,
A limited edition set of 8-bit purple ATH M50X headphones from Audio Technica.
Sexy.
B. An 18-inch pepperoni pizza from Epic Pizza.
Delicious.
C. A winged golden strawberry. Or D. A chocolate-dipped strawberry.
Whoa. Mate, I'm going to have to look.
What
I know it's
is
C.
awarded to the player if this is successful?
This is C. I have seen a few videos of this. I don't know how people do it. I've tried this just a few times because I think with this one here, the golden strawberries, you can... The golden strawberries unlock after the C-sides of the cassettes, but I think this is the only one that you can do from day dot. So as soon as you start the game, you can straight away try it. But my God, if you can do it, hats off to you because holy mac and cheese, that's an effort and a half. I think that uses every technique to try and do it. Lock in C, my friend.
Lock in C, a winged or winged golden strawberry.
Golden strawberry.
You are correct, 3 for 3, and you even took my little factoid on the back of it where, this is the only one you can do on the sort of A-side sort of chapters or tapes of the game. So, sadly, you don't get a set of ATH purple M50Xs from Audio Technica, but you do get a winged golden strawberry, and it's the only one you can get, as Dane mentioned, in that particular play style, but without dashing. It is bananas watching some of the sort of the playthroughs of this. This is one of the ones I watched on YouTube, and I'm like, you guys are joking. You guys are kidding with this.
100%. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Skills that pay the bills. All right, question number 4. Crystal hearts are collectibles that can be found in every chapter. They appear in different colors which resemble the alternate side the player has played. What is the correct matches for heart color and chapter side? A. Blue. B. Red. C. Yellow. So this is A. So A side blue, B side red, C side yellow, farewell side grey. B. A side red, B side blue, C side yellow, farewell grey. C. A side purple, B side pink, C side fuchsia, farewell maroon. Or D. A side yellow, B side blue, C side red, and farewell side black.
Mate, first off, hats off to you. That is a mouthful. All right, so I'm just having a think here. So 3 cassettes, A, B, C, and then you've got the farewell. I'm going to go from memory because I've just recently played the A side and I'm going through the B side. So it's A side's blue, B side is red, C side is yellow, and farewell is the grey because I think farewell does it have a name? Anyway, so I think that's it. So is that A or B?
That's A.
A. Yeah, I'll lock in
That's
A.
That's A with that combination. All right, so let's see what A gives us.
Yes.
You are correct, good sir. 4 for 4. Maximum 8 points out of 8 points. And that methodology was 100% correct. And you are right. Writing these questions out, like, obviously I'm not speaking them out loud when I'm punching it in, but when I punched it in and then said it out loud now, I'm like, ooh, I probably could have chosen something a little less wordy.
Nah,
we got there.
I get you, mate. I get you. You're doing well. I love it. Thank you.
We got there, mate. That's how we roll. All right, question number 5. Where does Madeline hail from, or reside, or originate? However you want to sort of interpret that. A. Vancouver, Canada. B. Toronto, Canada. C. Seattle, United States. Or D. Jindabyne, New South Wales, Australia.
Mate, it is not New South Wales, Australia. Those borders are closed. So let's have a look at... It's not Seattle, because that's Theo from the far world from Seattle. The other one is... So the A and B were Canada.
Yep.
And so what was it? Say Canada, Toronto, and Canada, Vancouver?
Vancouver was A and Toronto was B.
All right, so from my memory, I think it's A.
You're going to go A, Vancouver?
Yes, I am. And I saw your face, and then I think, am I going to change it? No, I'm going to keep it. So Vancouver, Canada. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Yes.
I am happy you stayed the course there. Yeah, Vancouver, Canada is 110% correct. Toronto, fantastic city on the other side of Canada. Obviously, Jindabyne is part of the Snowy Mountains where your humble host here grew up. Shout out to the Snowy Mountains, New South Wales, keeping it cool down there. And obviously, yes, Seattle's just sort of close to Vancouver, but on the other side of the border. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right, question number 6. At the end of the Golden Ridge, Madeline experienced a panic attack while riding a gondola. Who taught her a calming breathing technique? A. Mr. Oshiro. B. Theo. C. Badeline. Or D. Old woman.
Old woman. I love that.
Who taught her a calming breathing technique after she experienced a panic attack whilst riding a gondola?
All right. I know that. It's not old woman. I don't know where old woman is at that point in time. It's not Badeline, even though she's there. She's created the panic attack. It is Theo. And just as a side note there, so Theo teaches her the golden feather technique and to calm her anxiety through the breathing technique, which he learnt from his grandfather, in case that's a special bonus point there you want to throw me. If not, that's cool. That's fine. I should have saved that for later, but anyway. What have I done? Shot myself in.
Mate, I appreciate the confidence.
Flawless.
Yes.
And we award confidence with bonus points. So you're going to get 3 points out of that because I respect that moxie.
I
and
appreciate that.
I love hearing stories from the competitor as well. And you took my little factoids to go along with that. So yeah, Theo taught the calming breathing technique, and yeah, you had to balance a feather up and down, simulating a calm and methodical breathing technique to sort of work through that panic attack. And calmed Madeline, and then they took a selfie together.
100%.
Why not?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Why not?
Oh, thanks for the bonus point too. That was great. I'll probably need that. Definitely coming up to these the rapid fires for sure, 100%.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. All right, question number 7. Early in the reflection chapter, Madeline had the bright idea to reject the part of her that held her back, telling her that she didn't need her anymore. What was Badeline's reaction? A. Jealous. She tried, unsuccessfully, to kill Theo. B. Accepting. She wished Madeline well on her final stretch. C. Angry. She threw Madeline down the mountain into a cavern. Or D. Despondent. She refused to let Madeline go on without her. What was Badeline's reaction to hearing that Madeline did not need her anymore?
Mate, the sea was angry that day, my friends, and she was angry. And she chased you, and she just... That's probably I remember when I first played this part in this game, this level, gave me the most anxiety ever. Like, trying to run away from her, doing all that was hectic. It took me a while, it took me many deaths, but I'm going to go with angry. She was angry, my friend.
Okay, she was angry. Let's consult the judges.
Flawless
Yes.
victory.
Boom, boom, boom.
Doing well.
Yeah, so... so it occurred like Madeline feels a new sense of energy and optimism after seeing the Northern Lights and the beautiful aurora rays. I would too. I can't wait to go to the Northern Lights one day. And then after climbing a celestial tower using golden feathers, she met Badeline and gave her the news. And then, Badeline sent her into a lonely cavern down the mountain.
That's right. That's right.
Not good.
No. Actually, you know what? I was thinking of, like, I know she was angry, and I was thinking of the the old site, which is, I think, that's when she first gets angry at you. She starts chasing you. But yeah, cool. All right, awesome. I'm happy you got that one there. Ooh, nice.
Mate, you are on fire at the moment. You have not got a question wrong, and you're actually ahead of the curve with that bonus point as well. And talking about bonus points, at the end of the reflection chapter, Madeline realized her potential and learned how to double dash. What color did her hair become? This is for a bonus point, so you're only going to get 1 point for this if you get it right. What color did Madeline's hair become after learning how to double dash?
Okay. All right. So this is the one that I usually get wrong. So she got red hair, and then...
Correct.
Yep. So that's a good starting point. It's foundation. She got red hair, and then when she learns to dash, the first time. I think it's blue. So Birdie gives you blue, and then I think it's pink. I'm gonna go pink because I think the way it works is that like at the start you red, then you dash and you got blue, and then when you got the double dash, your hair color is pink. Are we talking about before she dashes? So she's got the double dash, and then she's just like, you know, I guess if you like the base type Goku, she's pink. She's got pink hair.
That's the way I'm describing it. Yes.
Cool. All right.
So you're going to go with pink.
I'm going to go with pink. Hopefully, yeah, pink. Yes.
You get that point, mate. You are still 100%. You're on track to beat Jamie's 26.5.
Nice.
I mean, 36.5. Sorry, I'm underselling him 10 points.
Beautiful, mate. I can't wait. If I can get...
We're proud of you.
Oh,
we're cheering you on.
I appreciate it, mate.
We're going to cheer you right into question number 8. As you know, Celeste was released at the start of 2018 to great success. On the topic of success, what movie finished number 1 at the box office, and what song finished number 1 on the Billboard charts for 2018? A. Avengers Infinity War and Perfect by Ed Sheeran. B. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Havana by Camila Cabello. C. Black Panther and God's Plan by Drake. Or D. The Incredibles 2 and Rockstar by Post Malone. Okay. What movie and song finished the top of their respective charts or box offices for 2018?
All right. So this is what's going through my mind. From a movie perspective, I thought it was Avengers, Infinity War. But then on a song perspective, I thought it was God's Plan. So that's conflicting.
Remember, you've got 2 lifelines. You've got 50-50 and a Phone My Friend available if you wanted to utilise them. No pressure, just letting you know.
No, I appreciate that. I'm actually let's use the 50-50. Let's go for it.
All right, I'm just punching it here into my supercomputer. Okay, the 50-50 has been activated and it has knocked out D, The Incredibles 2 and Rockstar by Post Malone. Okay. And it also knocked out Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Havana by Camila Cabello. So it leaves Avengers Infinity War and Perfect by Ed Sheeran, or Black Panther and God's Plan by Drake.
So that's the 2 that I'm having issues with.
I know, it's a supercomputer. It's very smart, very sentient.
It's not super friendly for me, my friend.
Deep learning, mate. Deep learning.
Mate, where's my coin? I'm gonna flip on this one. Okay, so let's stick with the movies because you know I'm not the biggest knowledge on music. I know what I like, but I don't know everything. Okay, so the movies are Infinity Wars, or what was the other movie? Sorry, Jurassic.
Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther. Oh, damn it. Far out.
2 big Marvel
hits.
hits.
2 big Marvel ones. Okay. I like mac and cheese. All right. Mate, I'm just going to take a crack at it. 50-50 is good odds. I'm going to go with... Well, I thought I was going to go with something, and then I'll change my mind. Infinity Wars. I mean, like, everyone loves Ed Sheeran for a bit there, isn't it? They loved him. Look, let's go Infinity Wars. Let's give it a crack.
You're going to go A, Avengers Infinity War and Perfect by Ed Sheeran?
No, I'm going to go the other one, Black Panther, because that's...
Okay, you're going to go Black Panther and God's Plan by Drake?
Yeah, I feel like the Drake God's Plan was massive, and I think that was big. That was big.
Drizzy Drake. All right, let's consult the judges on this one. You are lucky you pivoted at the last second there.
Oh, mate. Oh,
yeah, God's Plan by Drake. That song was a juggernaut in 2018. And if you haven't checked out the film clip, give it a watch because the record company gave him $1 million to make the film clip, and they actually donated every dollar of that during that film clip to like people in need. So they donated to schools and went into like random shopping malls and said, okay, I'm going to pay every one of your bills in here. I'm going to pay for everything in your shopping carts, you know, giving money to college students and people that are misfortunate and on the streets. It's a beautiful film clip. Drake did well on this one.
I do remember the film clip, and I just remember how like the generosity in like him just giving out the money. I had no idea about the studio giving him X amount. Here you go, spend it on this. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
959,000, I think it was, or something they donated during that clip.
Wow. I love when he's like, there's a few clips that I remember, like, I obviously remember him going into the shops and just saying, like, everyone just, you know, it's on me sort of thing. But I think, like, what captures, you know, my hearts on that one there is more so like when he rocked up in, like, the golf carts where it's just, you know, this just traditional family just sitting there and, you know, here comes Drake and, you know, only, like, they're like, wow, it's Drake, and then he just hands him a big pile of cash. Like, and you just think, how cool is that? That is awesome.
Yeah, it's a really, really touching clip, and yeah, a bit of a belter by Drake. But yeah, Black Panther came in at number 1 at the box office for 2018, earning over $700 million.
Wow.
Number 2, Avengers Infinity War at $678 million.
Okay, not far.
And funnily enough,
yeah.
5 out of the top 10 box office earners for 2018 are Disney-owned franchises. So,
Wow.
you
They're
know,
just
the rich get
juggernauts.
richer.
That's it, 100%.
Mate, you are on fire, so you only get the 1 point because you did use the 50-50, but you still haven't dropped a question yet. So, cracking pace.
Beautiful. Love this.
Question number 9. The monsters that attack Madeline in Chapter 5 are unnamed in the game, but during a speed run at SGDQ 2018, the developers named them officially what? A. Hunters, B. Gatherers, C. Stalkers, or D. Seekers?
Wow. No idea. See, this is where I should have used the 50-50. Oh, mate. Anyway, kicking myself. Okay. So, hunters, stalkers.
Gatherers, stalkers, and seekers.
Seekers. I wouldn't say they're seekers. I'd say they're hunters, stalkers. Maybe stalkers, hunters. Is it? Oh, sorry, there's hunters, stalkers, seekers, and what's the other one? Sorry.
Gatherers is the last one.
Gatherers. Okay. Hunters, stalkers, seekers. I'm divided between hunters because it makes sense. Because they're just like, they're coming after you as soon as they can, except for those mystical walls they can't get past. Hunters, stalkers, seekers. Maybe they're seekers. Look, you know what? I'm gonna go seekers. I don't think it's 100%.
You're gonna go D, seekers?
Yeah, I gotta give it a crack. Give it a crack.
Okay. Let's see if you gave it the right crack.
Oh, what?
And you did.
Yes.
It was seekers.
Yep.
So yeah, they were unnamed in the game, but yeah, the developers at a speed run gave them the name of the Seekers at this speed run in 2018, and the rest is history, as they say. So, mate, congratulations.
Mate, thank you. Holy
So,
mac and cheese. That was a real stab in the dark.
Keep
on that
this
one. That
form
was great.
going.
Oh,
All
feeling
right,
good.
question number 10. How many different songs are there in Celeste? A, 61. B, 69. C, 100. Or D, 120.
Wow.
How many different songs are there in Celeste?
I don't know if it's 100. I'm trying to think back of songs. So we're not talking just noise bites. We're talking songs.
Talking songs.
Okay.
Yeah, so not little creature sounds.
Yeah,
or
I'm
something
thinking
like
back
that.
to when
We're
the
talking
Pokemon
songs.
type question there as to how many they've got.
Yeah.
Okay, so songs. I don't think it's 100. That's way too many. And I'm looking back at
Okay.
the soundtrack albums that I'm aware of, and there's probably more, but there's the ones that Lena Raine's got 2 of them. She's got the original soundtrack, which I think is probably about 20, and then Farewell, which was the second one, has got about let's say another 20. It's 40. It's got to be one of the 60s, 69, or what's the other one? 61.
61.
I just want to do 69, but I think that's a. I think you're setting
There
me
could
up,
be
mate.
kids listening.
I think you're setting me in. It's just 50-50 again. Damn it, it's gone. Didn't help me. Okay. I'm gonna go 50-50. So let's go 61. Go 61.
You're going to go 61?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
get
you're going to lock
61.
in
I think-
A?
Yep.
61.
Yes.
I'm glad you did, because that is 100% correct. And moving on, I've got a single bonus point one to throw at you too.
Very nice.
Diving deeper on this topic, how many of those tracks are main background pieces for the story?
Oh. Of the story.
How many of those 61 tracks are main background pieces for the story?
Okay. Does this include Farewell?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the only thing I can think of going in my mind, and this is one stab in the dark because I got so okay. So assuming that you've got like 2 albums of 20 on them, you say. Let's go with 45.
You're going to go with 45?
Oh mate, well, I'm trying to.
That's, I know it's a very
I'm picking
broad
numbers
question.
out of the air here.
I'll say this. I'll say this. It's higher than 30 and lower than 40. How's that for you?
Oh, okay. So, say it again. Higher than 30, lower than 40.
30. Yes.
Okay. Far out.
What you got?
I've got 36. Why am I going 36? I don't know. So I'll go 36.
You're going to go 36?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me why. It's in between. Maybe I'll go 35. Actually, I'll go 35 because, I'm chopping change in here.
You're going to go 35?
Yeah, and then you're going to tell me it's 36. Oh.
It's 34.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
You
Oh,
were
mate.
close.
Ah,
You were close.
I was close. I'll
It
take
is
that.
34.
34.
And then some other little notes to go with that. Eight are B-side remixes. One is a bonus track that doesn't appear in the game at all. And the other 18 pieces appear in-game, but not prominently. So they're sort of little bit parts and things like that.
Yeah,
so
nice.
34 primary main background pieces.
Okay.
All right, this is the final multiple choice question.
Right.
Then we're moving into that tasty old rapid fire round. Ready? What did Madeline make in the epilogue that, based on how thorough players had been obtaining certain food items, could slightly modify the ending? So what did Madeline make in the epilogue, depending on how well they did collecting certain food items throughout their gameplay? A. Strawberry pie. B. Banana smoothie. C. Lemon meringue pie. Or D. Apple tart.
Oh, mate. I mean, you're catching strawberries left and right, so I don't think it's a banana. I don't see any bananas in there. Oh, mate. What was the
Maybe she
what
got
was the
sick of
last
strawberries.
two? What was the last two?
Apple tart and lemon meringue pie.
Lemon meringue pie and apple tarts. Mate, I got nothing. It's got to be A. It's got to be A. So it's the.
You're going to go with A?
Yeah, 100%. So it's the strawberry pie.
You're going the strawberry
I am
pie.
going the strawberry pie. Lock it in.
Flawless victory.
Yes.
And that, my friend, is correct. And the science checks out. She's catching strawberries left, right, and center. So obviously she's going to try and turn them into some form of baked good, and it ends up being a strawberry pie.
100%. Just a little bit of a trivia, because I know Andrew dropped a fair bit of them, and I haven't got many, but I'll throw this one in. So there's 5 endings of those ones there. Don't ask me as to how many's in the groups and the numbers, but I know there's 5 endings. So obviously the less you catch through the game, and I think at the start of the game, there's this line or something that says, look, hey, there's strawberries, you can catch them if you want. But there's nothing towards the game. It's more so just if you want to impress your friends. And you don't really take much notice of it, but only until the end you sort of realize, okay, depending on how many strawberries you catch is basically like the level of like complexity and deliciousness, I guess, is this pie. So the closer you get to as many of the total of the strawberries, the better this pie gets, the more, positive comments you get. And if you don't have many
Strawberry pie nirvana.
yeah, that's it, 100%. It's hard to impress this, small tribe of your friends that you've created. I thought I got about 100, and I still got sort of, oh, what's this? You could have done better.
Bit of a lackluster
You
pie
get out
review,
there and
eh?
start catching them.
God. Yeah. Mate, you get in the kitchen and make me a pie.
Oh, I love it.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the multiple choice section of THGS. Do you want a bit of a progress score update to see how you're doing, or do you just want to go blind and see how you finish up? Or would you like to know now? I'll give you the choice.
You know what? Let's go blind.
Drama.
Yes.
I love it.
Suspense. I love it.
I love me some suspense. All right, so let's get rocking and rolling with the rapid fire. Remember, you still do have a phone, my friend,
yep.
lifeline in the back pocket.
Okay.
You don't need to use it if you don't want to, but it is there should you get stuck.
Cool.
Rapid fire away.
Let's go.
Celeste was originally created as a prototype during a game jam. How many days did it take to create?
4.
That is correct.
Yes.
Red strawberries are the most common collectible within the game and can be found in every chapter excluding 2 if you include the DLC. Name one of these chapters.
Prologue. Oh, chapter. Chapter. Is it core?
Is that your final answer? I'm going to give you one more crack.
Oh no.
Name one of these chapters where you cannot collect strawberries in-game. 5 seconds.
Farewell.
That is correct.
is it?
You
Oh,
pulled
yes!
that from somewhere.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah, so Farewell is in the DLC chapter, and then Chapter 6, Reflection, is also another one where you cannot collect these strawberries.
Oh, look
Okay,
out for me,
question
mate.
number 3.
Appreciate
Who
it.
composed the Celeste soundtrack?
Lena Rain.
That is correct.
Yes.
Including the prologue and epilogue from the base version of the game, how many chapters are there?
9.
Including the prologue and the epilogue?
Oh, sorry. Including. Sorry. Woo. So it's 11.
That is correct.
Yes. Oh, man.
Mr. Oshiro, who Granny describes as a lost soul, is the owner of what business/building?
Celestial Resort.
That is correct.
Ooh,
How many strawberries do you need to collect to earn the Impress Your Friends achievement?
What is this, like an Xbox thing?
Or it's like or Xbox, PlayStation. I think it's even on like through Steam as well. You get a pop
Great.
up.
So pretty much every platform that I like haven't had a crack.
You have
'cause I've
been
played
playing it on the
Switch.
PlayStation a
Good
little
on
bit
you,
too.
Switch. Well done, Nintendo fans. Impress
It's
you.
more than 100 and less than 250. How's that?
More than 100 and less than 250. Impress your friends. Let's go. Let's go 200. How many strawberries are there in total? So is there 202? So let's go 200. No?
You're going to go
I'm
200.
gonna
That
guess.
is incorrect. It is 175. How
Oh,
many
I'm an
strawberries
idiot.
do
I
you
know what.
need? How many strawberries do you need to chain in order to receive a 1-up?
6.
That is correct.
Sweet.
On September 19th, 2019, Chapter 9 Farewell was released, which contained over 40 minutes of new music and how many additional levels?
Over 100. It was over. No, that was over. Is it 100? 100? 100?
100 is correct.
Oh yes. Yep.
What mechanic challenged Madeline as she made her way through the Golden Ridge? So what game mechanic challenged Madeline as she made her way through the Golden Ridge?
Game
So not a mechanic as in a car mechanic, like what game mechanic made Madeline's traversal through the Golden Ridge more challenging?
Wind.
That is
Yes.
correct. Vicious Wind.
Yeah, the vicious wind. Yeah, nice. Sweet.
All right, question number 10.
Yep.
You've got about 6 questions to go
Ooh.
here in the rapid fire. You're going well, though.
Yeah. Okay.
At the 22nd Annual DICE Awards, Celeste picked up wins in 2 categories. Name one of them.
Okay. In the DICE Awards.
Yes.
2 comes to my mind. It's either soundtrack or it's just independent game, indie game. But DICE Awards, I'm not too sure. I could call a friend. Yeah, but I'm mindful. I think there might be another question coming up that I'm going to absolutely not get right. So can we go... DICE Awards was... I can go soundtrack, I can go independent game. Can I go... Or music, like... There's a music one, isn't there? Like, what's that one called? It's like music.
There is awards for soundtrack and things like that,
Okay.
but I'm not going to say if that's one
Yeah,
of them, so
yeah.
just got to name one. They picked up wins in 2 categories.
Oh, do I have to just do one? Or 2?
Yeah, you don't have to get
Oh,
both.
okay. Let's just go musical soundtrack. Or musical soundtrack.
That is incorrect. They won Action Game of the Year and Outstanding Achievement for an independent game.
I should have gone indie. Anyway, that's all good. No stress.
Question 11. What is Celeste's Metacritic score for the Nintendo Switch?
It's out of 100, is it? Not?
That is out of 100,
okay,
yes.
So, I did look this up. It's not 100. It's like...
To give you some little tips, on PC it scored 88, PS4 91, Xbox 94, Nintendo Switch
92.
92 is correct.
Yes, sweet.
Name one of the 2 games that Celeste explicitly references in a hidden room within
Ooh.
the game.
Love this. Towerfall, man, that is a massive... Like, trying to get to that place, if anyone that knows where that is, holy mac and cheese, you got to master that wave dash. I can't do it. So
That is correct. Towerfall, and the other one I would have taken, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes, I love that one. How good is it? Oh, mate. Well, you'll find out when you play it. It's good.
All right. What award or awards did Celeste win at the 2018 Game Awards?
Okay, so this is the one where they won the indie game. Yeah. So I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, because I'm sort of monologuing here too. So they won like the indie game, and then they won like like the what's it called?
You only need to give me
Oh,
one.
I'll just go to
you've got
indie
to
game.
commit
Sweet,
on the right
indie
one.
game.
All right,
Indie
best
game.
independent game.
Happy days, yeah,
And
independent
the
game.
other award they won was Games for Impact.
Yeah, Games Impact. That's right. Yep. Cool.
All right, the next question. What other Nintendo Switch game is Madeline a playable character in?
So it's the Towerfall game. But is it Towerfall Ascend? Towerfall Ascend?
What do you call it? So you're settling on Towerfall?
Yes. Yeah. Madeline,
That is
yes,
correct.
yes.
I'll give that to you.
Yes. Yep.
I just wanted to second
Yep.
guess you
Yeah,
for a
no,
second.
you're doing a great job, you cheeky monkey.
Which developer and publisher made Towerfall?
It's Matt Mates Games.
That is correct. And the last question in the rapid fire round. Did Madeline eventually reach the top of the mountain?
Mate, I'm gonna call a friend.
Really?
Yep.
You just want to use it for the sake of
Mate,
it?
I just
All
want
right.
to talk to someone. Get someone on the line. I want to have a chat.
Okay. We're going to get someone on the line. Remember, and for full disclosure, listeners, Dane will be able to hear this mystery caller. Mystery caller will only be able to hear me and not Dane. So we'll see how this goes. I had someone in mind, but I'm going to pivot last minute now.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, that is Beck, my sister. Welcome to the Hungry Game Show. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I've got Mr. Dane Pevy here battling his way through a fantastic game called Celeste, and you are his phone, my friend, lifeline. This is the last question of the show. A lot is riding on this last question, and you are right here in the hot seat. I'm going to ask you a question, and it's a pretty simple one. It's just going to be a yes or no answer. And how do you feel? You're ready? You're ready to sort of take it on here in the game show arena?
I'm fucking nervous.
I love it. This is great.
Too much pressure.
You'll be okay. You haven't played a game called Celeste by chance, have you?
No, not at all.
When's the last time you've played a video game?
Oh, probably with you when I was like a teenager.
There you go.
yes.
So
I
we're
love this.
talking
This is so
many
good.
moons ago. So
Yeah.
the question, I'll give you the question now. It's going to put a little bit of
Okay.
tense music on as well, just to build up that suspension. Did Madeline eventually reach the top of the mountain? So the game we're talking about is Celeste, and Madeline. The goal of this this female Madeline is, I guess, to ascend to this top of the mountain for a little bit of, personal growth and fighting through some demons, and just to, I don't know, just as a metaphor in life, really, conquering these insurmountable odds. So I want to know, Becco, did Madeline eventually reach the top of the mountain?
Whatever
in
Beck
the game?
goes, I'm
So,
going with. Whatever Beck goes, I'm
Yes
going
or
with.
no?
Oh. Shit. This is a lot of pressure.
This is awesome.
Think back to the games that we used to play. Most games end on a pretty positive note, but occasionally they don't. But maybe think majority, like most games end with a nice big bow on it and a happy moment. Do you think that's the case with Celeste?
You feed it
or is
to
it
her.
a bad thing?
Shit.
Whatever she goes, it doesn't matter what I say. Whatever she
Yes,
says.
I guess that's what you're kind of gearing me towards.
Or am I? Is it just one big swerve?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even
Don't.
believe it. My mum's trying to call me right now too. It's just the whole family want to get in
Oh,
on this.
yes, get them all on here.
Oh,
Sadly, I
shit.
can't merge the call into one big conference, so we'll have to let that go to the keeper. So you're going to go with yes, Becco? You feeling yes?
Well, you kind of made it sound like she did, but now I'm second guessing it.
He's good at that. He's good at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dane's in your corner. He's going to go with whatever you suggest.
100%.
So
I back
oh,
Beck. Whichever way she goes, I'm locked
that's
in.
fucked up.
he backs you 110%. So
110%.
all the pressure is firmly on your shoulders, Becco. You going yes or you going no?
Yes, I'll say yes.
All right, you're going to lock in yes. Let me just consult with the judges and see how things go.
That is
We did it,
correct.
Beck! Yes!
Becco, you have come through with the goods. You are 100% correct. Madeline did eventually reach the top of the mountain. You got Dane, the very precious final point on the Hungry Game Show. So thank you for coming in and being a superstar.
Thank you, Beck.
Thank you. I had no idea, but I'm glad I actually got it right.
Dane says, thank you so much, and he is forever in your debt.
100%.
I'll let you get back to it. Sorry for putting you on the spot, but I thought it would make for some good podcasting. And welcome to the Hungry Game Show. I'll have to get you on for a future episode where maybe you can talk about one of the games you played as a kid or something, see how you go in the trivia circle.
Sounds good. Hopefully I don't let anyone down.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. We're all
So
pretty fair and fun here.
That's true. All right, you enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Love you, Becca.
See you,
All
Beck.
right, bye.
Bye.
How good was that? That was awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So, got you that final point.
Oh, yes.
I'm just crunching the numbers here. Do you want to know where you sort of fell? I know we didn't give you a sort of a mid-game update, so you don't know how you fared. I guess you got a pretty good idea how you fared in the multiple choice because you did pretty friggin' well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, mate. Yeah, I'm keen to know. I know I beat Salim, but I have no idea on the others. So I've sort of
Okay.
forgotten how many I've gotten wrong. But yeah, I'm keen.
yeah, so you finished the multiple choice with 23 points. So that was, ahead of Dream off the multiple choice alone. So last place was 21. Fifth place was A Clay with 27. You finished above him.
Okay.
Equal fourth on 30 points was Miss Ali Hart and Jack Cruz. Third place was 30.5. Jono in second on 32.5. And Jamie Penning on 36.5. What do you think? Do you think you finished above or below Mr. Penning?
Oh, nah. Wouldn't have gone over Jamie. Nah. He went God mode on that one there. I reckon I'm somewhere in between probably Jono and Jamie. If I can beat Jono, I mean, like, that's amazing.
32.5 is no joke. Like, that's a hell of a score.
100%.
Let's hand it over to the soundboard to disclose how you went.
Yes. Love this.
So, Mr. Dane Pevy, you came in and it hinged on that final point from my sister.
Yes.
You finished on a score of 37 points.
Wow.
So if you got that, like if my sister got that question wrong, you would have fallen on 36 and fell into second place, half a point behind Jamie Penning.
Wow.
So yeah, thanks to the power of positivity and yourself and Becco merging minds, you've come out ahead on 37 points.
Amazing.
Top of the pops, king of the Hungry Game Show. Congratulations, man.
Wow, mate. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy and wrapped about that. I didn't know how I'd go on this one here, but yeah, just to, as I said, to get anywhere, it would have been awesome. So, like, yeah, that's amazing. And Becco just came in and, saved me. That was brilliant. I'm so happy. And, mate, that just made, like, I could not stop smiling, listening to Beck and you putting that down in a... Oh, it's so good. Oh, no, it was awesome. Thank you, mate.
Felt like we were kids again and we were just playing them little mind games with her and it worked so well. It was like we were back at school.
The brother side. I love it. That's awesome, mate.
So, man, congratulations. You are the current leader of season 1 of the Hungry Game Show. How's it feel? Like, you came through with the goods. Like, you sort of really undersold it to begin with and you were very sort of hesitant into, I guess, talking up your potential. And then you just whack, made this course your bitch. And now you are king of the Hungry Game Show. Congratulations again.
Oh, mate, it feels good. Oh, like, just going back to that first question, just with regards to the number of points on a mountain, I thought, mate, like, you think it's going to go one way and it just goes the other way. And I thought I was sort of done for on this one here, but no, mate, I'm stoked. And I guess like a big thanks to you for giving me a few sort of hands in going there. So no, mate, that's absolutely, I'm wrapped, mate. I'm stoked,
mate. I think we're here just primarily to have some fun, and if we can educate and entertain at the same time, I think we're doing the right thing. And mate, I think you certainly did that today. 37 points.
Wow.
In the Hungry Game Show, episode 8, taken on Celeste. Mate, you ascended to the top of the mountain today as well. So
I feel good.
Be proud of yourself. You got like the triple dash.
That was so much fun, man. Thank you so much, dude. I had a ball. That was so much fun. So good. Love it.
Anytime. So, listeners, obviously you can find Dane at Dane Pevy on just about all the socials. Be sure to rate, review, subscribe. His fantastic podcast, Pushing Through Blue. It's available on all good podcast outlets. So hunt that down once you're done listening to this podcast. Find myself at Brendan 8-Bit and find us as a collective at We Are 8-Bit. But until next episode where we see Benny take on Mortal Kombat 11, much love, and may your answers be true.